Today's Friday. Thursday night we got some kind of rain. It said 20% of showers, but the bottom of the tent is wet. Is my bag wet?
Yeah, your bag is wet. Just where my foot is.
So it came in over there somewhere. Probably today we should put that tarp up in case it comes in again. It's a great breeze. It'd be nice if it stays this way. We're back at Lewis Mountain. We hiked here the other day. I sorted myself 1 coffee and 2 hand warmers. So we're back at the store again. Last night some teens behind us had a fire after we went to bed.
Yeah.
I smelled it. And this morning they had a fire again, and it's still a fire ban. And the guy that called on our alcohol stove doesn't call on them. This morning he sleeps through the whole thing. Last night he probably slept through the whole thing again. We are thinking we're at Swift River Trailhead. We're not sure. AT is 0.1 that way. It's kind of grown in, but it goes 0.1 to the AT. So we need to go northbound to where we let those we put those cairns in on one of the days we first got here.
Yeah.
And then we got to go southbound to Swift River Gap. So this will be the end of the central section to the south to Swift River Gap. Bugs are a little more active today. We're hoping the wind keeps up. That was the parking. Just tells you 0.1 to the AT. So we're looking for our cairns. But this Powassan cabin, I'm probably saying it wrong, looks like Powassan. But it says that that's a Native American word meaning dismal or swamp.
Wow.
But I didn't see any swamp there, so I don't know. We haven't seen any swamps here at all. So we found our turnaround point. We were probably like less than 0.1 to that trailhead. That was our turnaround. We got to here and we had run out of time. We turned around. We put these cairns up here. Yep, there.
And what's this?
That's mine, yeah.
That was quite visible
Okay.
from a distance, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we were like, it's not even 0.1 to that trailhead. Could just left them, not hurting anything. Okay, so now we go south to Swift River.
Wow.
The southern terminus of the central part.
So we made it to the AT.
So a few days ago, we were coming down this hill. We were trying to make Swift River Trailhead. We couldn't find it. We were somewhere on this hill. It says the cabin, Powassan cabin, is this way 1.9. So we were like probably 1.9 past the cabin. We're probably right up there somewhere. So we've seen trillium. Well, they came out while we were on this trip, but this hill's full of trillium. There's trillium everywhere here. Oh, you can see Skyline Drive up there. We're following right along Skyline Drive again. There's just so much trillium down here at this elevation. We're going to a lower elevation. So headed towards the southern entrance to the central section, Swift River. So we keep seeing a mountain range over there, and I'm thinking, do we have another mountain range between us and Swift River? And we do. We have about a 600-foot, 700-foot climb up Saddleback. Is that what I said it was called? Saddleback. It's another Saddleback mountain, yeah. Another one. These here, I'm not sure, but I think they're called cheeses. Cheeses of all things. I gotta look that one up.
I kind of think about that other guy. Remember he said, oh yeah, I like to climb up Saddleback. Do a couple. Maybe he's not talking about the... So we come out to, not sure what this is.
Some sort of fire road.
It's a fire road of some kind.
It's all descent from where we started. However much mileage we have, it's all descent.
Yeah.
There's one more mountain between us and Swift River Gap. It's called Saddleback.
It's amazing, huh?
The Saddleback here too.
That's a fire road of some kind, I guess.
That's what it says. South River Fire Road.
Tripping on rocks, by the
South
way.
River Falls. Swift Run Gap, 3.5. That looks like where we're headed. 3.5 more.
Well, we started our climb and then kind of leveled off. Coming for another trail sign here. Trail crosses.
Another trail crossing.
Yeah, another trail crossing. River Falls.
South River Falls, 1.2. Observation Pit, 1.5. South River Picnic Area, 0.1 up there.
Oh, so there's a picnic area up there.
Just says Appalachian Trail. I can't read it. Swift River
out.
Gap, 2 more miles.
Wow.
See, we don't have as much mileage. Well, I just met a northbounder. She said she started February 1st. She was struggling in the heat. She didn't have a hat. She got a burn. She was happy she was 5 miles from Lewis Mountain. She's gonna get a hat and a resupply. She said it was 92 last night at the shelter, which I believe it.
Yeah.
It was 90. It was in the 90s. It was brutal.
Yeah.
It's another junction. A lot of junctions in here. South River Falls Picnic Area. I can't read the other side.
So everything it says, nothing.
Nothing. Doesn't say what it is. Guess it's the AT.
It's the AT in a road, I guess. So it's on the road a little bit, like
I feel a hot wind on my shoulder. I dial it in from south of the border.
Come on, girl, keep going with it. That's it?
I can't. One of my new music just started.
Really? Which one is it?
I'm not sure, but I know it's one of my new ones.
Oh, how exciting.
This must be Saddleback.
Oh, I think we're climbing Saddleback in Maine, New Hampshire. What is that?
It's the one, I don't want to know your name, or I don't want to tell your name.
Oh, that one, yeah. We had a hard time finding that. You can't tell by the video, but this grade has only become steeper. You can tell this because the camera's straight, so it's not looking down, it's looking straight ahead. As you can see, there's always the ground that you see, so it indicates exactly where your eyes are staring. That's how steep this is. So we think this might be the top of Saddleback. Not in Maine, not in New Hampshire, but
You ready?
in Virginia. So
Yeah.
we're thinking this might be the top of Saddleback. Since from here it looks like it's going to start to descend. So what do you think of that climb?
Huh?
What do you think of that climb?
I don't know. It's hot.
It's hot.
As far as terrain, it's the easiest piece we've seen. No rocks, pretty smooth. You're gonna fall over going backwards.
Not supposed to say that during video filming. That's gonna be edited.
Huh?
Not supposed to say that during filming. That's edited.
Somebody's coming. Where does that one go? Swift.
South
Run.
River Spring, South River Falls Trail. Yeah, I can't read what the top one says.
South River Falls Trail 1.9. South River Spring, Saddleback Mountain Trail. So there's a separate trail. I saw Saddleback Mountain Trail over there.
Oh, okay.
So I must circle around, go back onto the AT. Been on a descent for like 40 minutes. It's a pretty steady, smooth kind of descent. So I think that this is chickweed. Supposedly easy to identify. Says everybody knows chickweed, but I have never seen it in Connecticut. So there you have it. There's plenty of garlic mustard here. We have that. These I do not know. Haven't seen any ramps, but there's lots of garlic mustard. Poison ivy is starting to come up. I see that.
Well, as you can see, our environment has changed. We have more vines.
I think those are still raspberries, though.
No, that doesn't look like raspberries in there.
Oh no, it's something else.
There's some kind of vines inside there, but as you can see, we're descending now.
Some other kind of vine.
Descending down some steps and stuff like that, so it must be getting closer to the road. The closer we get to the road, the more vegetation we get into.
Go into a low elevation.
Yeah. So the terrain is definitely starting to change again. Partly cloudy skies out here, so it's not too bad. Temperatures are comfortable. Well, down below us you can see Skyline Drive. And past that you can see the highway.
There's the highway.
Which is...
I believe it's 33 Swift River Gap.
So
there's a parking down there.
Right. So we think...
must be on Skyline Drive.
Oh, I think that's somebody's house. People are pulling into it though. Oh! That's how you get into Skyline Drive.
Is that the pay station?
That's the pay station. So you get on, there must be a ramp that comes onto Skyline Drive over there.
Yeah.
So that's an off-ramp.
Well, we just want to go till we see the road.
Yeah.
Because next time we'll come in. Now we're on Skyline Drive. We're going over 33. There's a sign right there that says 233 in there. Spin around and then go under this. This is 33 down here. Down below here is 33. We're on Skyline Drive. So we're turning around. We made it to Swift River Gap, so we're turning back. There's pullouts on the side here, but no real parking for the AT.
See a trail coming in. So we're not sure. We see a car, there's a sign over there. I don't know if that sign's for the trail or there's a car right there, but I don't see. It doesn't look like a parking lot. Someone's just pulled off the side of the road. So I don't think it is a parking lot. Someone's just pulled. There's a sign right there. There's one of those posts.
We should wait till we just get down there and see what it says.
The trail looks like it might be curving towards it. So we reach the turn. Of course, the turn doesn't tell you what direction the trail turns.
There's a sign down here.
Some hiking poles that were left here. Coming off to a grass pull-off area here. Oh, there's a pull-off area here.
North, South River Appalachian Trail south across the bridge.
Oh, I gotta cross that bridge over there? So that's the entrance to Skyline Drive. So you get up the highway here to get onto Skyline Drive. There's no pay station here, so if you get on this way and go that way, then...
How's there no pay station on this side? That looks like an...
Okay, so we passed the bridge, crossed the bridge here, and there's the AT going south still. And it looks like there might be a bigger parking lot over here, right where this sign is. Gonna kind of need to know this when we come back, because I think we have to get off that exit right there. It's the same type of pull-up, but it's off the trail, so it must be the parking lot for it. Because there's a lot of cars parking on this.
It's not really good pull-off to leave a car.
Probably it will be okay. It's on Skylight Drive, so.
Alright, let's go back. The South River Falls picnic area. Not much out here. It's got old bathroom that's closed. All the tables look like they're in the sun. No water. We went up here to South River Falls picnic area, but there's no water. And there's no tables in the shade. So, we're running early. I debated going to the falls, but now we don't have enough water, so now we're not.
I want to go to the falls anyways. They don't even have any pictures of the falls.
No.
That means, what is it?
Says
a little
it's,
trickle of water flowing down that's probably not filling it right now.
says it's 83. You are here, and then it says South River Falls 83 feet. We're on our way back. It's tough going back. I think this flower might be blue cohosh. So I saw something in the when we were at that visitor center, well, the parking lot by the picnic area, said blue cohosh was found in this area. So then I'm thinking that might be what this is. Flowers again. There's so many trillium on this hillside, you can smell them on the trail. They're all white or pink. No red. Mostly white, and then all of a sudden you see a pink one. This one I'm not sure is called Herb Robert or Cheeses. I have to look that one up. Do not know these pink ones. So we're at Big Meadows Lodge, 3,640 feet. Saying there's several interesting trails and waterfalls around here. Dave did not want to come up here.
I didn't say that.
It's a very old lodge, though. I mean, the roofing is like old wood. Looked in one, it had a fireplace. That one has its own roof deck. They even cut down the trees so you could see. This one comes out of this room here, goes onto this deck. Tin. That one's got a bedroom. Has its own private deck overlooking the view. Wow. That's
all the windows overlook the view.
Have it up here, you got your own deck to look at the sunset. That's a dining room, like as is me, but it's got a big fireplace. There's the mountains from there. Whoa! So this looks like where you can do weddings. That's the kitchen over there. They have colored lights here. It's really old. Everything is really old. But antique, you know, well kept. Beautiful. Yeah. They make it pay to see the thing. Those are the lodges.
That one had the
Oh, that one's got his greenhouse. That one's called Mountain View. That must be a really exclusive one. So these ones over here look brand new, or they're newly renovated. Like a copper rain thing. A copper rain gutters, new roofing, lightning rods. They even put copper like downspouts. Wow. These must be.
Not finish it yet because that pipe going out right there, so I do what's for the stuff away.
Yeah, where does that go? It's gonna go where? Off the thing and then where? They're nice, new. Oh, there's a deer. There's a deer wandering around over there. there is a lot of deer here. I haven't seen anything else, but we've seen a lot of deer. Looking at the cabins because we got back early. I wasn't gonna film any deer. I said, oh no, I'm not gonna film any deer. We see deer all the time.
This one has a big, like,
Like a lobby or something.
Lower income.
These ones are a little bigger.
Well, not lower income,
They look totally renovated.
like the filthy.
There's two deer like mulling around in front of this. I had more deer down there. Look at them. Another thing I think they should have done is they should have put their outdoor furniture in for the winter. But these look nice and new.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe they're going to open in just a couple weeks. That's an interesting tree. It's an easy 10-minute walk to the summit of Black Rock, highest point on Big Meadows and outstanding view. Stinker fountains, they don't have any water, but I think this is interesting how it's inside of a rock. It's in a rock.
I think they have the water still right there.
Didn't turn them
No
on
water.
yet. Didn't turn them on yet. That was interesting seeing the lodge. One of the rooms had like a private deck where you'd look at the view, and some of them had, all of them that we could see in the window had fireplaces, wood floors. So how do you like that pump over there?
Yeah. Comes up pretty fast sometimes. It's really good with it. Really good with it. I like that bottle on. Morning.
I was gonna film you, not me. You probably changed kind of as a cloudy. It's cloudy, partly cloudy. You see the sun, but at least it's not raining. I don't know what the forecast is today. We gotta stop and check, but it's Tuesday. Gotta try hiking from the campground north. So it is Tuesday. We're at Big Meadows where we're staying. We're at the Big Meadows Amphitheater, headed down Lewis Falls Trail towards the Appalachian Trail. Actually, it says Lewis Falls Trail turning left and Appalachian Trail going straight.
Okay, so this is the parking lot for the amphitheater, which is right down there. But also the parking for the Appalachian Trail, which is down there. So far it's a nice day. It's a nice blue sky day with a light breeze, comfortable temperatures, just enough for a fleece, you know. But the fleece will probably come off because it's supposed to warm up today.
Hey, we are on the AT at the amphitheater. So I must circle around the campground because it's saying campground is still 0.6. So there must have been another entrance that we didn't know about. Probably going to come out right in back of our site. Probably making a circle in back of our site. But we'd have to do this part anyways. We don't know what the weather is. Yesterday had some showers. Still a fire banned. They said due to drought, but then they said it was due to wind. But the wind died down last night. We paid $10 for a bundle of wood. We haven't been able to use it yet. Today I think it said showers after 5 p.m. But then there's the sun going into a cloud again, so just hoping we actually don't get like rain. So we're on the climb. I believe that is the highest mountain in the park. We're not going to hit it today. It has an outlook.
You have to stay where I'm standing. See Skyline Drive?
Oh yeah, going up.
You see it winding up?
Oh yeah, it winds up there. Yeah. Well, that's one of the peaks.
I think we have to dip down before we go up.
Yeah, we're going to go way down. I think we're going to go into the meadow and then up there. Yeah, there's going to be a whole different range. I think we're going to go over there and then dip that way. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, you're talking, so, yeah.
People coming right behind us here. Gonna have to pull over.
So anyways.
With a dog walking.
So anyways, you were saying back there.
Somebody coming, I'm gonna pull over.
Okay.
So this is Fisher's Gap Overlook.
There's more view this way.
which is the parking lot up there where that RV is. It's a pretty good overlook. You'd have to go up top. Yeah, you'd have to go up to the parking lot to see it. I just filmed that.
Oh, I'm filming it from another side. It's a different view from the side. And then it gets you on the trail.
Mm. It's even got a road sign.
It has a road sign, an old road sign. Look at that. That used to be an old road that came in.
An old park road.
Old park road, there's a sign right here.
That was the original park road.
Those must be for the campground.
Probably the original Skyline Drive.
Backcountry thing.
Yeah.
But that used to be an old road.
Yeah.
Unusual. So we came out. There's the road that we came out next to. Trail goes up there. I guess it's parking for the trail.
Our turnaround is 3.2. Still reading it. Rose River Fire Road to Loop Trail to Dark Falls Trail.
Sign of a bear.
A hole? Oh yeah, rocks moved.
Rock's pulled out.
Rock is pulled out.
Why would somebody pull out a rock?
Digging here too. Look at this. Someone dug up like this old mattress and stuff like that. Toilet paper. Someone was digging in there.
Wow.
So this is one of the lookouts. You can see the hazy valley way down there. We think that's a mountain we just came down. So we had a descent of almost 2 miles from the campground. We are going to climb Hawksbill Mountain, so there is going to be another climb and then another descent. We've been 2 miles. At the sign back there, we already been 2 miles. Our destination, Hawksbill parking, was 3.2 more miles. Breeze is picking up again. It'd be nice if they'd lift that fire ban, because we bought wood for $10 a bundle for about 5 pieces. That's a nice view. There's some flowers down there. What is that? Haven't seen that yet. I'm like, what is that? What is that specimen down there? This almost looks like something my mother had. A planted flower. And these I haven't seen. I think they're called phyllox. I think my mother planted these. But maybe they're white. Oh yeah. I think this is called, I looked this up at home. I think it was called serviceberry. But I'm not 100% sure. Because we don't have this bush at home. There's a little pine here too, interesting. I believe we've planted this, my mother did, but maybe it's wild here. I think it's called phyllox. Interesting. I mean, no one would, who would plant it here?
Range over this way. All these rocks.
It is better views than yesterday. Yesterday didn't really have any views. It is quite a view. It is quite a viewpoint, though. You can see the Virginia farmland.
I could see a black structure, but I can't make out what it is. It could be rock.
So right now it's nice because we're still in the shade. The sun is on the other side of this mountain. It's got these big rocks on the right side, and then we got the view of the valley on the left side. But right now it's shady right here. It's going to be warm today. So right now the shade is pretty delightful. Less wind. Pretty nice day, except it's going to get probably warm. It's warm already. This trail, whenever they engineered it, like the CCC Corp, they They built a stone wall to hold the trail up. Back there it had a little erosion where one side went over. Well, it's pretty well crafted, you know. This side is kind of rocky. Found like this narrow ledge, cliff over there, and then the drop and the view over here. It's pretty rocky through here. Not tremendous, but you can see the whole thing is got a stone wall holding up the trail.
So this is a little bit more rock here. The sun,
Not a cliff.
sun seems to be down
Behind the cliff.
behind the rocks now.
But it's morning.
And so we're starting to see a little bit more of the cliffs. Well, we're filming this. So right now the sun seems to be going down over the cliffs. So you can actually see the rocky cliff on the top. We can't get the rock slide because that was gone, but this is kind of what the trail's been looking like. It's got nice views everywhere.
I think this is periwinkle. When you look from far away, you think it's violet, but that's violet. I'm pretty sure this is periwinkle. It's purple. A lot of interesting wildflowers on this piece. This is not budding, but I think it's mountain laurel. It's an interesting piece. It's a little, in a way it's harder than yesterday because there's a lot of loose rocks on it, but it's got fantastic view constantly. And it was a big descent from the campground, like 2 miles down from the campground. So we gotta go back up. Oh, and these things are pussy toes? Pussy toes maybe? Seeing a lot of different flowers here.
We started a switchback now, so now we're kind of switchbacking up here.
I hear the road.
So this kind of goes down that way there. So switch back up that hill there, going this way here. That's going back up this way here. You can hear the road, which doesn't make any sense because it should be on the other side of us. Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know why it has so little energy.
Hmm.
It's windy.
So what's this?
Rock Spring Cabin. Well, that's a parking, 0.1 mile. Where's the cabin? Rock Spring Cabin parking.
Oh, that's just the parking
For it. Where is the cabin? Is it this way? Doesn't say.
I guess that's just for the parking. That's not the shelter. That's just the parking.
Rock Spring Cabin. Oh.
What?
0.7 this way. Still.
0.7 still?
Yeah. You said, oh, we're here already. This is the parking for it.
Oh.
Good thing we looked at that. It's a beautiful sunny day today. We passed a post back there that said 0.7 to the cabin, to Rock Spring Cabin. The problem today is it's hot. We're in the sun. It's like 80 degrees. It's hot and it's humid. Like my head is starting to itch, my feet hurt. Really wiped out. The heat is contributing to being exhausted.
The good thing is the bugs
Bugs aren't out yet. Not yet. Maybe this afternoon. These flowers are everywhere, but
yeah.
we got these at home everywhere. I don't know what they are, but I can see a lot of them in here.
Hmm.
They're so common, they don't even put wildflowers, but they are.
Hmm. Yeah.
That must be Hawksbill Mountain.
Looks like a mountain.
So coming into Rock Spring Cabin and Rock Spring Shelter. Just met two people that rented the cabin. They had a lot of photography equipment. So they just went up to the trail. So if we want to get a picture of the cabin, probably should get it now. Hopefully we can rest in the shelter a little bit. My feet are killing me today. My plantar fasciitis is bothering me today. I don't know why it's bothering me so much more than the other days. I guess because we've been plowing like 10 miles a day. Up and down steep terrain. My treadway is not rocky necessarily, but it's up and down a lot. So on all my notes, I review what I can about history or the trail or whatever before we leave home. I couldn't bring my book on the plane because I couldn't bring anything else. We were stuffed. But there's supposedly a salamander in this area of the park, Hawksbill Gap. That's called the Hawksbill salamander. It's very rare and only found here. I didn't even see a picture of what it looked like. I just read about it. But he had a big photography camera, so maybe they're searching for it. There's that bear pole. We don't have these in New England. Dave tried to use these one time and we couldn't get our pack up on it. We hung it one time last year and we couldn't use those poles. But they also have bear box here. We have only bear boxes. No, it goes down to the other cabin, too. This is the PAC, Potomac Appalachian Club, Hawksbill cabin that you can rent. Somebody has rented it. They just went up. But it has an amazing view. What a view. And the water source for the shelter is down here, too. It's very rocky in this area. This is Rock Spring Cabin. It's got old cedar shingles on the top. It's very, I think these were old settlers' cabins. Wow. Look at the beams holding up this thing, how old this is, huh? Dave's trying to see if there's a fireplace in here. Because there's the fireplace is on the outside of the cabin.
Yeah, it's not on the inside.
So what is there, just bunks in there?
There's a wall right here, so where the wall is.
What's in there, just bunks?
Well, it's got bunks, it's got a table for them to sit on.
Kind of like double head?
Huh?
Double head, like double head?
Similar to like double head.
Stuff everywhere.
But it doesn't have...
Someone's pot holder. There's someone's poopy underwear. Is this the long trail? Is this the long trail where everybody has lost their underwear? It's quite a view. What a view.
Yeah.
Spectacular. Really, really impressed. Yeah. The land looks kind of like New York, like some of those ones by Fingerboard and stuff. Trying to just see what the cabin looks like, but you can't see it. He said he sees bunks on the table. Look at the old chinking.
The shelves in there, but
no fireplace.
I still don't see a fire pit in there.
Wow. I guess there's no fireplace in them.
No fireplace. It's just a wall right there.
Wow.
So a little bookshelf right up against the wall there.
Huh. Very old though. There's a shelter up on top of the hill. No fireplace.
So that's the way down to the springs. And this is the cabin. Or he's also filming. There's no tenting around. Got nice views. But the distance between the cabin and the shelter is not too far. About that far to the shelter.
And this one is Rock spring shelter for the hikers.
There's a sign that says, "Do not leave trail magic."
I
Trail
know.
magic must be in person so people know the food is safe.
I
And
know.
all trash wrappers, cans, bottles are removed
Yeah.
by the person providing the magic. So I guess you can have trail magic,
You have to
but
give
you
it.
have to be there.
You have to give it to people. Yeah.
Right. Well, we just left the shelter and we met our friend there from Germany.
He said he took a transportation called Virginia Breeze from Washington Airport to McAfee Knob. Lots of different butterflies. Orange with black spots. So it's not a monarch, or it's a different kind of monarch. Can you see it?
I can't tell if I have him on the
I'll
camera.
point my pole at it.
No, don't put your pole. He'll fly away. See, he'll fly away.
Well, he's gonna land again.
I just can't see it through the lens because the lens is too blurry.
You must got it. Whew. So the trail doesn't go up Hawksbill Mountain. It's kind of going around the base of it.
Yeah.
Rock climb. Or it's the rare salamander up there. Is that the habitat for the rare Hawksbill salamander? There was one trail back there called Salamander Trail that went to the top of Hawksbill, but the AT kind of stayed kind of on this ridge line. Very rocky down there. It's rocky up top.
Yeah. Okay, you can see a mountain off in the distance. I'll have to zoom in, probably in order for it to focus onto it. But right between those two trees right there, there it is. I see it. Okay, so that we think is
Old Stony Man.
Old Stony Man, which is the highest point
I think,
in the park.
I'll check my map again, but
I thought that was called something else too, wasn't it?
no.
And of course, we're coming back into more rock slides.
This is Hawksbill Mountain.
Yeah.
But we're not climbing it on the AT.
So this is more of the
Rock. Look at these rocks.
rock slides.
Incredible.
So as you can see, we're actually on the rock slide here, trying to get up and around it and stuff like that.
The rocks are smooth.
But Lori just said that this is Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania all over.
Pennsylvania rocks.
A hiker asked us what Pennsylvania looks like, and here it is. Look at the view, though.
Yeah, that's a nice view.
Spectacular.
Well, we reached our parking area and our turnaround point here. So we're going to be coming back to tomorrow. So we'll be back to this junction right here tomorrow.
That mountain over there.
Going up that mountain over there.
Up and not it down.
Yeah. So this just goes out to the parking lot here.
Unprotected.
But you can't have that.
Hi.
Look at his chops.
We had peanut butter, but it's gone.
Did you smell this from all the way up there? I think you did.
You don't want to hike anymore.
We have a golden retriever.
Oh, I love gold.
She belongs to the ambulance corps. So I've been teaching her for search and rescue.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so she's not our dog.
She's like, you know, stick her nose into everything.
Yeah.
She's
I mean,
not.
good for her, that's good for her job.
Yeah.
She's just nosy.
No, she's good. That's right.
We're sitting.
I don't have anything.
We don't
for
have
you.
anything. If we had Jules here, we'd have a biscuit, but we don't have anything.
Oh.
Hawksbill Trail to Bird's Nest Shelter to Salamander Trail down. Oh. That's very interesting. This is where we are. There's the AT, Sensitive Vegetation Closure Area. This trail here, Lower Hawksbill, goes up to Bird's Nest Shelter, which is a day use shelter. And then there goes the Salamander Trail back to the AT. Interesting.
What is that thing there?
This is the Shenandoah salamander, a rare endangered species found only in this park that has never existed anywhere else in the world. It can only live in certain environments that are cool, moist, and high elevation of Hawksbill Mountain. Listed in the endangered species. So we made it to our parking. This is Lower Hawksbill parking. We're thinking about taking this Lower Hawksbill trail up to Salamander Trail and then down to the AT. I think it's going to add on a little bit more mileage though, and definitely a climb. I'm kind of running low on water. We got a long ways to go back too, so I don't know. I think we're going to run out of water today. Yeah. I like to see something else, so I'm not sure, but then on the other hand, there'll probably be a lot of people up there. I don't know. Can't make up my mind, or just go back on the AT. Came a long ways already. I think we're just going to return on the AT. The reason is we're running low on water. Both bottles are below a half. It's pretty hot today. We've already been out 5 miles. Usual plant here. It almost looks like a succulent that I have at home that's like a cactus thing. Hens and chicks. I think it's called hens and chicks. That to me looks like hens and chicks. But it's here in these rocks. It's native here. That was unusual. Back in the rock field again. Headed back south on the AT. So as we saw on the sign there, the salamander now is called the Shenandoah salamander. My book said it's called the Hawksbill salamander. Can't tell how big it was from the picture, but it was orange coloring. Looked almost like a newt, but it must be bigger than that. It said it's in the cool environments of Hawksbill Mountain. Like where? Like under this rock maybe? Is there a big salamander in there? High mountain anyway. You can see the road over there. So the AT follows the road, so Stony Man skyline has to be in that direction. So Dave's saying that other mountain we saw must not be Stony Man, but it's a big mountain. I want to see the rare salamander, but I'm pretty sure this plant is hens and chicks. Another one? So we just met some people section hiking. They're from New York. Dave told them we were going to put a book out, my book called, you know, No One's Done It Like This, which is the crazy way we've been doing the AT. All kinds of ridiculous small pieces, pasting them together, and it's to my diary that Dave put it all together on the computer. I printed it into a book. He's going to put it out on Kindle, but he just told some people about it. And they took a picture of us and wrote down my name, and they're actually going to look it up. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, gotta get it out there on the Kindle version.
Yeah, pretty crazy. So it's pretty crazy meeting people on the trail, and they're interested. 2 people have asked us so far if we read Walk in the Woods. And we said we love it. But it's weird to talk about a book that we're going to publish.
Yeah.
Called AT, No One Has Done It Like This. By Lori Crandall.
You like that stone, don't
you? Yeah, it's crazy. It's really nutty. But somebody, when he put it out at the school, we were walking on a trail at home, and somebody said, "Oh, there's the author," and I was like, "What?" He was like,
that's right.
he was like, "Oh my God, somebody read it."
Yeah.
So we're back at the shelter again. Someone was staying here tonight. I think he's the flip-flopper we met, but I'm not sure. So it's a nice day. I think it's like 2 o'clock. You only have half a bottle of water, and it's a pretty warm day, so we decided not to do that Hawksbill salamander loop. We can see Upper Hawksbill another day. We probably weren't going to see the salamander anyway. So privy was very nice, moldering privy, a lot of mulch in it. Looks like where an outhouse used to be. AT's actually right there, but Dave's down at the cabin. Beautiful area. Absolutely fantastic area. So that was a section hiker. He's doing a big section, but he was complaining about the heat. And he saw another through hiker. He said he's getting off the trail at Hawksbill to go to town to a hostel, and he was sweaty. And I'm like, God, it's hot. It's like in the 80s. And that guy said it's going to be in the 90s tomorrow. It's unseasonably hot. I'm like, whoa. We haven't even got back to the campground yet. It looks like 5 o'clock. It's really late. Oh, it's so hot. So hot. Even through hikers are saying it's 90 degrees and tomorrow's supposed to be 90 degrees. They said unheard of for April. Unusually hot. I had to just stop and I wet some of my shirt and tried to wipe my back out. It's so hot.
Bunch of out of water.
And we're out of water. We're coming back. It's excessively hot. There's a rainbow out there. Probably will not pick it up. But it's not raining. It's not raining.
No, it looks like it might be raining in the valley there.
Wow. That's bizarre.
Yeah. First time we saw it like in...
Hope the rain isn't headed this way. The rainbow, it's hard to see through the trees, but you can see the shade of the mountain. It must have rained over there. There's a little breeze up here now. We were thinking about trying to exchange the wood for a shower, but now it looks like it's going to probably turn into rain tonight. Showers, I don't know. So it is Wednesday morning at base camp, and we're supposed to do Little Stony Man today. That's the highest mountain in the park. You know, we're happy we're doing it. It's been kind of rough, you know, we're in the pup tent. You know, we only have limited stuff that we could bring with us. It's a fire ban, so we couldn't burn our wood stove. Yesterday it got to 90. So my feet were killing me. We asked if we could turn the wood in and exchange it for a shower, because the wood was $10, the shower's $10. They said no. Her manager told her they couldn't return any wood. So we're at Lower Hawksbill Gap, where we were yesterday. It's quite a drive down here. Actually, I see black flies today. Not good. Flying around already.
Yeah.
We haven't had too much of a problem with them. I'm hoping we don't, because then we have to put on nets. So it's quite a drive over here. Looks like the parking lot's going to fill up today. It's a good thing we got in early. So we are headed north towards Skyland. And the highest mountain in the park, Little Stony Man. Looks kind of rocky like yesterday, or kind of on a ledge with an overlook. So far it looks a lot like yesterday. It's kind of warm today. Oh yeah, got a rocky ledge. Yeah. So we might as well not pull into Skyland, because the hiker told us yesterday the Wayside, which was the shop, is closed for asbestos removal. And he said that the water was turned off, so everything's shut, I guess, at Skyland. So we're on a climb. We're towards Skyland. We don't know if this is Stony Man, but it's the first time we've seen anything like an evergreen type of thing. Lots of big rocks up there. Lots of cliffs. We are climbing. I'm already winded. Pretty wiped out. This is Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday hiking. Back and forth, north and south. Like 10 to 12 miles a day. Kind of like rough terrain, up and down. Happy we're doing it, but it's pretty tired. This morning when I came out of the tent, I could barely walk. Getting a blister on my little toe. Yeah. Because the Skyline Drive is on the other side, but...
Yeah, so actually, yeah, we can see this.
Getting more rocky.
Getting a lot more rocky.
Well, one of these mountains is called Little Stony Man. What does that say?
Well, it's kind of look like a Stony Man kind of a thing. Not what you expect out here we would have thought, but oh, look at that! You can see the cliffs out there.
That's Hawksbill.
You can see the cliffs.
That's Hawksbill Mountain. Now we know that one. Oh yeah, there's a railing in Skyline Drive, but down here there's actually a spring coming out, so if we had the Sawyer filter, could have easily filtered water from that water running. And that thru hiker told us between Skyland and the shelter there, he'd run out of water. But if he has a pump filter, I don't know, I still think you could pump. I still think you could pump. There's a lot of big cliffs here. Yeah. I mean, we see these in New England too, on the Long Trail, New England Trail, but it's interesting, here they are in Shenandoah. I guess because we didn't think they'd be here.
Oh, there's no water on the trail anyway.
Yeah. Actually, there's water everywhere on this piece.
Put a Sawyer filter underneath that and get water.
Yeah. Plenty of water dripping down.
You know, it's coming from the spring someplace. There's no, you know, in the Shenandoah.
So that was another northbounder.
Those rock cliffs that had the rock slide.
Oh yeah, there's the rocks up there on Hawksbill. So that guy was a northbounder. I saw his tag. It's like a blue tag that says 2026 on it, AT. We saw the flip-flopper southbound. He's southbound from Harper's Ferry to Great Smokies, walking the road, walking Skyline Drive. So gave up on the rocky trail. So we came to like an open field area. There's a mountain up ahead. Don't know if that's Stony Man, probably not. But it was a little path to Skyline Drive. In the summer there would be lots of raspberries here. So we're in a heat wave. Two other hikers just told us we're having the same weather, 90 plus degrees all week until Sunday. And Sunday, a big rainstorm is coming with a cold front, the day we have to take down the tent.
Yeah.
Here's a view of the valley again. That one,
we came from all different directions.
that one is Hawksbill. Now we know that's where we were yesterday. Breeze right here. It's really hot. So I'm thinking we're not going to make it to the other side of Stony Man. If we make it to the top of Stony Man parking, that's probably it for today. It's too hot. We're going to have to cut mileage. So when we were in Maine, we saw one of these very old AT symbols, and the one in Maine you could still read the AT was punched out on the thing. It was like holes in it. This one you can't read it anymore.
No shade. It's hazy out.
I'm wearing wool socks.
Yeah, let's see. Where were we? Where did we start?
I don't know. Started at Hawksbill Gap. Should have passed Crescent Rock Overlook, Timber Hollow Overlook. That might be Pollock Knob. Then we're going to see a parking. Then we're going to see another parking. These might be Skyland. A day shelter. And then there's Little Stony Man. I don't know. So here's a spring. We don't have our filter, but there's actually a pipe spring here. The pipe, and it's running. And they're saying it's a drought. So the first thing we're going to see, I guess, is the road to the horse stable. I see a sign. Must be coming up to the horse stable, maybe. And then we see a water tank on the trail, according to my map. And then we see Skyline. And then it climbs Little Stony Man. So we're in a half a mile of Skyland Resort.
How are you doing there?
Right now there's a little breeze. The sun is still being shaded by some stuff because it's not up high yet, but it's going to be in the 90s. Some of that hill was really bad. It's supposed to be 90s all week until Sunday, and then torrential rain. So we're going right through the horse stables. Saw parking. It says closed, so I guess the horses are not here right now. Winter.
We're coming up to, we think, where the horses are kept. And there's a field over here with grass. They got that all fenced in. Although one of the pieces of fence is broken.
Yeah, I don't know if they have horses anymore. Because my map's at 2004 and it says horse stable. So they had a horse stable. They're not actually totally open yet, so more than likely the horses, if they are here, they're not here yet. Tank. There is still a water
Yeah, that's the
tank.
water tank. It's not like a water tank you would think of. It's just the water's pumped up to it. So that's the water tank right there, that big silver thing. That must be the pump station. It pumps it up and out to the campground. And it has solar panels. I don't think that one solar panel is going to produce any electricity. I guess they got a couple of them.
It looks like they got a big generator.
They got a big generator too. What are you doing back there?
It's hot.
It's hot.
Not expecting 90 degrees.
There's a big lake down there.
Unseasonably hot.
Or that's just haze.
It's something, a ranger station or something.
Looks like, I guess it's haze. I thought there's something that looked like a lake down there.
Built the trail in 1932 and named it Passamaquoddy, a Maine Indian word meaning abounding in pollock, a kind of fish. And more or less after himself, since it's not likely there was any fish on this streamless trail. So because his name was Pollock, he named it after Indian word for pollock. That's the falcons. We saw those in Vermont.
Yeah. So we reached the park road. Gonna be crossing here, then climbing up Stony Man Mountain.
So this Little Stony Man trail is obviously touristed. It's very wide. If you want to see the top of Stony Man, you have to go off the Appalachian Trail, which we're going to turn around at the top of Stony Man and hit the other side tomorrow. It's just too hot to do 1 mile down the other side, 700-foot drop, and turn around and do a 700-foot gain in 90 degrees. It's already going to be afternoon when we get up here.
Going from here all the way there. Well, this is kind of more of a touristed kind of route. It's all wide like this. Nice wide path trail.
Yeah. I'm dying going up. Dave's going. Our family's coming down. How you doing? Are you having fun? Oh, awesome. This is great. And I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. It's 90 degrees.
Actually, Dave said, oh, did you have fun? And they go, oh yeah. Oh, well, have a nice day.
Yeah.
Not that I was having a nice day.
I didn't say anything. Like, But
so this is where the AT splits off.
From the Stony Man Summit.
We came from there. Now we're going on to the Blue Blaze Trail only.
To the summit.
To the summit.
Summit of Stony Man.
So now we're off the AT. We're going to the top.
Sit up here and eat lunch.
Yep, and then we're going to turn around, head home. I mean, head back to the camper.
Well, decide what
head back to the camp. God, what am I saying? I'm so messed up.
We're all messed up.
I'm all messed up.
Too much hiking.
First I'm saying home, and then I'm saying camper.
Deer are so used to people. They're used to people coming by and filming them. There's no hunting. Well, I don't know if it's hunting in the park, but they're used to people coming by and filming them. But they're smaller deer than us. Yesterday I thought they had a black tail. I guess they have a white and then a black tail. A white tail with a black tip. Got a good view of the resort. Skyline Drive down there.
Yeah.
This is Dave trying to get a better video. Quite a view. This little Stony Man top looking down on Skyline Drive. Farmland. So this was the top over there. This was a pretty good view. Yeah. People are eating lunch on the top. We decided to come back over here to the shade. But it's very hot today. I'm gonna actually turn back now. It's pretty hot today. Dave's afraid we're gonna be back early, but I don't think we're gonna be back that early. So that was Little Stony Man, the highest mountain in the park. Pretty good view. Our parking lot was 3,000 feet. Stony Man was 4,011, so somehow we did climb 1,000 feet today from our parking lot. Now this side, the northern side, from Stony Man to Little Stony Man parking is going to drop 1,000 feet. So we're thinking we're going to take the Pasamati Trail, which stays at 1,000 feet, circles around Stony Man, goes back to Skyline. But this might not be a good idea. Sometimes these things end up not being good ideas because we overdo it. So ever since we left the top of Little Stony Man, the air has gotten really still. and it's really hot. It's 90 degrees. It's really sunny too. Like there's no shade. You can't get in the shade. Quite the views. These views are almost better than on Stony Man. Yeah, this Skyline. Yeah, Skyline Drive is way over there. So that trail back to Skyline has to be way down under these rocks. That must be way down there. Because we're still way up here.
Yeah. We haven't even started our descent.
Haven't even started.
We were going down, I was like, oh, this is a mile descent.
We haven't even started the real descent.
Wow. I think we can see what we were just on.
Well, you can see
Yeah, we were up there someplace. You can't see it though.
it's up there someplace.
Someplace are up there are those rocks that we were on.
So this is the view coming down towards Little Stony. Nice view of farmland.
Yeah. This whole area has views. That's what they're talking about, stay on trail.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Let's go right here to get a picture.
Look at the flowers on the trees on the rock over there.
I get a picture of these flowers on the thing.
Careful.
I'm not going any closer.
Just look behind you now.
Yeah.
There's the rocks that we were on.
Yeah.
Actually, the rocks are even at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at the viewpoint, 180 yards.
And this is the
That the
path.
people that we just passed on this trail. You want to describe that, dear?
Some people said they missed this viewpoint for 180 yards and they were way up Little Stony. There's a giant sign there for 180 yards this way.
So
But anyways, this is the Passamaquoddy Trail. We should have dropped to 3,000 feet at this point. We are headed back towards Skyland.
Skyline.
Skyland.
Yep, so the AT is there, that goes to the top, and the AT descends here. So tomorrow we're coming up this to this point here. We're going to turn around, go back down, and then go on to the other section going north.
So it's quite a view. They built like a thing. Yeah, it had to be a place where they could be walking with their hands against the thing. So we watched a walk in the woods.
I'm at the part where they were on the bottom, you know, looking up.
Watched Bryson last night, and they showed him at the end going into Shenandoah. And Dave said that this cliff looks like some of the cliffs that they filmed him at, kind of at the end of the thing.
Yeah, like when they supposedly fell off the cliff and they fell down here. If we find an area, I mean, this thing comes around, you come up to the trail and there's like a little arrow that you go through and go around, and you come up and there's this big flat.
An area that was ledgy.
And the thing is about where they supposedly fell, that part could be done on a set.
Yeah.
And then after you would have them on a ledge right here, and then you would film up here.
Yeah.
Or else when they were walking along the trail, you would have them follow along here.
Yeah.
And then on a set, you would have the fall scene where they slide down on the thing onto the ground.
It does look like that. Oh, it is.
The dirt looks like it.
Yeah. We've never seen anything with this big ledges like this in the park yet. So.
It's really screwed up if you scrutinize the thing.
There's dripping off the top. I said I hope someone isn't peeing off the top ledges because something just dripped on me. But I guess there's water. This part is nice because it's got some pine. I actually got some pine and some breeze here.
I just went to that ledge over there and peed over it.
Yeah. Somebody could have been
There could
underneath.
be another ledge down below.
Somebody could have been underneath it.
So this is the trail we came up. As you can see, it goes underneath the viewpoint that we just saw. We were up there at the viewpoint, and you can see there's the rocks. That's where we were eating. That's the mountain that we climbed up. We came down for the viewpoint off of that. Then you got viewpoint up this way, it's about the same with a raven flying around up here.
Wow. Hot out here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, man. They're overlooking like farmland here. It's the same side we've been looking out the whole time, but here you're really close to it. On this Passamaquoddy trail here. It's very rocky. It's underneath the cliffs, so it's really interesting. And there's a little breeze out on this one, and the cliff is shading you in some parts of it. And you can hear a lot of crows up there. Supposedly crows make 100 different sounds. So must be pumping water.
It's pumping water up to the resort.
Oh, up to the resort. Wow, that's kind of weird. It's got an old door. Down here there was a water pouring out of a...
This is a spring.
Yeah, maybe.
This right here is the spring.
Probably.
So they must have thrown...
So we're almost up to Skyland Resort. We took the Passamaquoddy trail back. Up there you can see Stony Man. That's where we were. Had great views of the resort and the valley. Little Stony had good views too.
Yeah.
It's very hot. You can hear the campground is up here. Campground is open. Register. You have to register for dining.
Oh, look at water. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't register. You can't come in. Any place we can get water? No, not that I know of.
Yeah. It's got a nice dining room with glass. Look at that old picture of the Shenandoahs. Downstairs. The dining room. This was Skyland. I didn't bring any money. Somebody told us it was closed. Somebody said even the restrooms, everything, water turned off. You didn't get anything. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is open. Someone gave us some cold water.
Yeah.
I would have bought something like a salad, but I didn't bring any money. Like always.
And it's a breeze blowing.
It's a nice breeze blowing. There's the cement here on the sidewalk. Look at little bear prints they put in the cement. And little feathers and like deer prints. Right now it feels nice, the weather, but that's because we just have some cold water. Back at the stables and headed back north on the AT? No, south on the AT. Bugs are getting bad. I was starting to get bit on the ears and everything.
Yeah. Supposed to get more active.
The water was nice. We got cold water. So we made it out. That was 12 miles. It was ridiculously hot. They are having a heat wave here all week. It's supposed to be 90 degrees every day. It's really hot. It's in the 90s. We're just sweltering. And yeah. I mean, the views from Stony Man was good, and that other trail, the Passamaquoddy trail, had a lot of cliffs and views. But it's hot. It's hot. We're coming out. There's our car. Saturday. It's our last night. Woke up with a stiff shoulder today. Had a problem last night. Everybody was partying around here. There's a group of teens next to us, teens behind us. Way past 10 you could hear voices. We're supposed to be quiet hour. Problem, the sound machine battery died. And Dave fumbled around with his player, tried to find it. Then he had to go out to the car, got his recorder. Then I found sound machine. We woke up during the night cold. So I had to put my long johns on. Sunny again though. The only good thing is we haven't woken up to pouring rain. We have one more morning, so hopefully that holds. We're leaving tomorrow. It's Friday. I never had chickpeas for breakfast before, but we had chickpeas though. I put peanut butter on them. Wasn't really that bad with the raisins. Got a lot of raisins left. They're pretty good with the food. We're just gonna have a little bit of spray left. I made it with the alcohol fuel. I started unwrapping the wood and I tossed one in there and I tossed one in the bushes over by the tent. I'm spreading it around.
It's pretty good for people to find.
Yeah. So tonight's gonna be our last night. It's kind of nice we were near these bushes and stuff. But we didn't have a good sight. The only good thing is we're facing the bushes in the bathroom. Gets a lot of birds. Had kind of a group of teens next to us last night. They were partying all night long. So we did pretty good with the food situation. We're gonna have an extra bag of chips. This we're gonna have to leave. But we had enough, mostly, and we had enough to extra of mostly everything except the gluten-free bread I was eating for breakfast. Back at Big Meadows Amphitheater again. This time we are heading on the AT southbound to Milan Gap. We had all sunny days. The only problem is we had a lot of heat. Tomorrow morning she said it's supposed to rain between 8 and 9 a.m. so hopefully we can get the tent down before that happens.
So the last time we were here at this spot, we went north that way. And today we are heading south.
It has no mileages, it just says Lewis Falls 1.2, so it doesn't tell you how far on the AT. Just met two guys. I started at Milan Gap and they're going all the way to Skyland. But they have two cars. So we might do 12 miles. But we did 6 back and 6 out. We're returning. They go one way, 12 miles. A much better plan. So right now we're going right behind that inn we were walking around yesterday. AT goes right behind it. Actually, I think we're getting even closer to it. So this is right underneath the expensive cabins up there.
That's where they had those towers up there, remember?
That's a satellite dish.
Communication towers and satellite towers.
Yeah, up there.
Yeah.
Somewhere there was a trail, they said, came down from up there and had a great view. Some areas have really impressive cliffs. And you never know when. Some areas have been rocky. Some areas are smooth like yesterday. This one they made a little rock viewing thing, but we're right outside the campground.
This is the first time we just been close to buildings.
Yeah.
Usually it's like off there in the distance. We've never been like where
Right.
you can actually see buildings.
Yeah. That almost looks like a school. It's got like a field and
Yeah.
a couple buildings.
I think it is cool.
There's a few like tucked in the hillsides up there.
It's like way up there. Like
Yeah.
way up there.
Yeah. What's that?
I don't know.
You can see how the trees are still not blooming in the park, but they're blooming down there.
Below, yeah.
Wow. You want to remember about this? Stone walls.
Stone walls.
Stone walls that hold the trail. They built.
I'm surprised they just didn't put it up on the rocks.
Yeah. It's nice. Some of it is, you know, looks like the CCC probably built this up on these rocks to hold the trail kind of level here, but we descended probably 1,000 feet from the campground. We can hear the falls down there, Lewis Falls.
I think it's specifically groomed for Skyline, for all the resorts up here, for people that do nice, easy walks.
It wasn't really that easy,
Well, you
but
don't
there's not any rocks in the path.
Yeah.
The path is smooth. It's just a lot of elevation, descend and climb. Milan Gap is still 1.7. This is Lewis Falls Trail. Lewis Spring Falls is 0.7. So from here, you're 0.7 to the falls. That goes down to the falls.
There's that. What's that other one say? 0.6.
The wayside. Oh no, the hay. Wayside 0.6. I don't know. That should be the wayside. Should be the store at Big Meadows. It should be past Big Meadows.
Oh wow. AT doesn't go on the road. Crosses it. Crosses this dirt road.
Why is there a white blaze down this end?
There is. It's right there.
Look at this. There's another white blaze. Oh, that's a blue blaze. I hear the falls.
That's a blue blaze. Yeah.
So if we want to go down to falls after it's 0.7 drop and then a 1,000-foot climb. 10:43. That's already in the 70s. This whole week we were here, they had an unusual heat wave. In the 90s and totally sunny most of the days. But we haven't had any rain. One night we had some rain, enough to get the bottom of the tent wet, but it was gone in the morning. Everything still looks dry. Still have a fire ban. They started throwing away our wood that we bought in the bushes near the site, so somebody else will find it. It's Saturday, it's another hot day. All week was sunny. We didn't have a soaker any of the days, but it's just been hot. And first night was cold, but the day was hot, but the night got cold. All the other nights were pretty warm. Nights cooled down a little. Last night at 3 in the morning I put back on my long johns. But this morning, like 75 degrees already at 10. The trail to Lewis Falls. Tanner's Ridge Road, Skyline Drive 0.1 that way. We still got 1.1 to Milan Gap.
Well, it shows the trail down there.
Pretty tree.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's got
area
flowers on it.
Pretty field. I think you can't drive this road.
It's a cemetery.
Oh, that's weird.
Came out into a cemetery.
Wow. This tree smells great.
There's a thru hiker up there. See? That's the thru hiker over there. Yeah. Wow.
There's a white flower home called serviceberry. I don't think this is it. They don't really smell. Actually kind of like smell stinky, but maybe they're attractive to bees. I don't know if they're honeysuckles or... Supposedly a white flower out this time of year called serviceberry in here. Thought I found it. That was one of the ones I looked up. But I can't identify it now. Left or anything.
So, onto that grassy section again. Just weird how when you walk through you can see like far in the distance like that. You can see the trail like getting narrower and narrower. And back there you can see how rocky and stony it was.
So this piece had a little spring. We just passed a spring.
Yeah.
We did a big descent from Big Meadows, but now it's been pretty flat.
Got some flowering trees coming up out there.
Yeah. Lots of headbanger.
Headbanger up ahead. The camera's gonna go bonk. So we've connected our section here. So this is where we had out on our first trip on the trail. Came here. And we finished. First leg of the trail was here.
So we finished.
So now we
finished all of the central part except for some of the northern part. The through traffic is busy. Milan Gap is full. We think everybody's headed to Rapidian Camp because we didn't see anybody going to Lewis Falls from here. It says this gap. I guess it must have been apple trees. I might have said this before. But this gap is famous for the Mylon apple. So the Mylon apple was developed here. You might think that's an apple tree.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we ready?
So we finished.
The camp is in 1.8 miles.
So we're doing the
Mill Prong Trail.
Mill Prong Trail.
Down to
so this
Pidian Camp.
This is off the AT.
Off the AT, which was a presidential retreat for Herbert Hoover, and I just read what president he was, the 38th president. I said he liked fishing, so he fished down here. I don't know what's left of this thing. Oh, if the cat doesn't want to come, the dog is coming. No, it's just people. I never seen a kitty cat in the woods. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he's a big one. Oh my gosh, look, he's looking at the camera. He's investigating. I forgot what this one was called. One of these like this actually is called Herb Robert. Robert. Yeah, but I don't know if that's it. It's pink, 5 petals. That's the leaf. I'll have to look that one up. I've seen this everywhere too. This is unusual. Don't know what that is. Must look that up at home. These are another one I don't know. They're not like the other yellow ones that were sticking off the stem. I'm not sure. So we didn't go to any of the other waterfalls in the park, but there's one here. And look at this bridge. Look at this bridge.
They haven't put a nice bridge in here to put this.
Look at this bridge, you better be careful. Some of us will probably fall in. So you must have to recross the stream to come back.
You did it.
Yeah, I had to get off the thing. I'm like,
That's the same place I got off. I got off that exact same place.
What are we gonna do? Go back over that? So this one's called the Creel. So it's Herbert Hoover's physician and his personal assistant. So his physician said that the health benefits of coming out here. This is where the mess hall was that they said all kinds of delicious breakfasts. Ham and eggs and bacon and everything for the retreat. There's another structure, there's another thing over there. Well, it's definitely something else. I didn't know anything about Herbert Hoover, but somebody told us his wife was a salmon fisherman and he was the president during the Depression. I didn't even know that. Now this looks like the fireplace for the mess hall, where they had all kinds of fresh squeezed orange juice and all this delightful food.
We reached the
Herbert Hoover's retreat. Probably has information on it.
This is how it gets down here on this dirt road.
The horse trail this way. Mylan Gap 1.8 that way, Big Meadows 3 that way, Prong Mill 3 that way, Laurel Prong Trail this way, Big Meadows via the Rapidian Fire Road 6.4 that way.
Oh, so it just follows the fire road
I don't
back.
know, I'd have to look at my map. Not sure.
It's got a well.
Big Meadows that way. This one's called the Brown House. Said Marines built all these fireplaces and that the actual Herbert Hoover's thing required 50 tons of rock.
It's nicely taken care of on this path right here.
Yeah.
There must be another way into this thing. Probably an easier way.
It looks like it's got some informational signs. Can't really get a picture of it because it's pretty wooded in. Oh, look at that fireplace.
Wow. Looks like it's got a big hole on the top. That doesn't look good. Why would it have a big hole in the top like that?
They must have redid the porch. They must kind of keep this up.
It's got a fire pit over there. And
alright, let's see what we got here. The Creel. The Creel was the Rapidian home of 2 of President Hoover's aides. Well, this isn't his house. His personal secretary and his personal physician. So they said that this canal was built by the Marines so that Mrs. Hoover could have cascades and some kind of a pet fish pond somewhere that they discovered. And this one was the Prime Minister's house. So it said the Prime Minister came here to discuss the fate of the world in 1929. Gay colored dishes, asters in the woods, gingham napkins. Breakfasts were robust with breakfast, bacon, eggs, pancakes, hotcakes, muffins, orange juice, coffee, freshly squeezed orange juice. Lunch on the grow. Virginia ham. So we found out some of the buildings are not here anymore. So that when the Prime Minister was here, the Creel was here, mess hall was gone, his retreat. I don't know what this one was. Was this the one that said the Creel? So this is Herbert Hoover's.
Right. Should be able to figure that by the size.
Look at the massive fireplace. Is that the one that said tons and tons of brick? It's interesting they have seasonal tours of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is where they were sitting, weren't they?
Yeah, and that is a massive fireplace. Yeah, I think this is where they had them sitting. That's where they decided the fate of the world in 1929. So we're going to eat a sandwich here where Herbert Hoover decided the fate of the world in 1929. Oh, hold on. So we're walking this Rapidian Fire Road, which said Big Meadows is this way, 6.6, but it would have to make a left-hand turn. And Big Meadows is, of course, up. But I showed 2 other trails. One of them's called Double Top, and one of them's called something else that goes up and goes to the Potomac, one of the Potomac Appalachian Trail cabins. But I don't know if we'll see that. Looks like we're coming to a turn here, so maybe there's a post.
I haven't seen any more yellow blazes.
So it's interesting, you know, coming down to this Rapidian camp. And it was interesting. So we're on that Rapidian Fire Road, supposedly 6 miles back to Big Meadows. But this I've never seen. Very unusual. Some kind of pine. Almost looks like a pine thing. No idea what this is. Kind of unusual. We just took a right on Dark Hollow Trail, and this is going to go up to the Rose Fire Road. which comes out through the meadow right across from Big Meadows. So it's interesting. It's a new trail. Doesn't look like too many people don't take this way. There's a drive up the other side of the cabin, not this way, but there's another road in off the other little towns to the right hand side to drive to this pack cabin. There's a pack cabin up here. When we intersect with Rose Fire Road, I'm not sure how far the pack cabin is. I like to see them, but more than likely someone's in it for the weekend, so we probably can't disturb them. But it's a different way back. Unfortunately, I dropped my chapstick on the AT, so I'm never going to see that again. If we had gone back on the AT, maybe I would have found it. Oh, now we're descending. Look at this. Oh my God. Yeah. Doesn't Dark Hollow sound like a hollow, like down? So we're making a descent off the fire road. The black flies got worse since we made this turn. I don't know why. I think we lost the wind. Probably because we're in the hollow. It's interesting. It's not a well-traveled trail. Dave thinks it's a horse trail. Could be. It's wide. It's wide, but there's a lot of loose rocks. This actually came out of the national park. It's got mountains all around us. I said if we're going to see a bear this trip, it'll be here. Okay, so it is a horse trail. Ended up going way down on this Dark Hollow trail. Which has been a problem because I picked it out, so it's not good. I didn't know it descended that far down. There was a little water at the bottom right there. But this Dark Hollow, somewhere this Dark Hollow falls, but we don't seem to see enough water, so we don't know. I guess we're not near Dark Hollow Falls. But there's those maypops down here, so we're at a lower elevation. Oh God, we're descending again. I thought we were going to go to the base and go up. We think Big Meadows is up there. Not going to be early today. We picked out this route to go see Rapidian camps there and take the Rapidian Fire Road, the Rose Fire Road, because we knew we'd be early.
It wasn't really the fire road. It was glazed yellow. So that when we got onto it, it said that it was 6 miles to...
Yeah, to the yellow trail.
To our campsite.
Now all of a sudden we lost the yellow blazes too. But they turned this way.
We're coming down, and we're coming down to a river crossing. It's our first river crossing of our trip with no bridge or anything. Not even a log across it, but as you can see, it's very, very low.
It's a good sized river.
It's a good sized river, but luckily it's low. I would imagine the river gets all the way up to about here.
Somewhere down here with Dark Hollow Falls.
So on a high point, I think the river would go all the way from here over to where that rock is right there. See how there's nothing underneath it? So originally this would be all underwater during high tide. You can even see the erosion up there too, so right now we're lucky it's low.
I was worried about being early today.
No.
We took a yellow trail at that Rapidian camps that said 6 something back to Big Meadows. And we had been 6 something. So we said, oh, it'll be a different trail. So let's check this thing out. And then we ended up like descending into Dark Hollow, still on the yellow trail. Then we get to a sign that says 5.5 more miles to Skyline Drive. So we're like, where the heck are we? We don't even know. And it's getting late. And now we're descending. We got elevation here, but we're not up to that ridge line, but now we're descending. I don't film any more scenery, but there's a big rock overhang. Yeah. There's still a ridgeway up there. We have no idea where we are.
I don't even see how far we're going. Getting more narrow and going in.
Oh, wonderful. What are we going to just end?
What you going to do, Andy?
End? And switch back. Said 2.6 more to Skyline. We thought we were coming out in the meadow. I was all excited.
Hey, why doesn't it say do something to the meadow?
I guess that's why this mileage is so long, because it's switchbacks, but where the yellow trail started, they shouldn't have put it was 6 miles to Big Meadows. So all this whole trip, they say if you're going to see a bear, you'll see one in Shenandoah. We didn't. But down there in the mud hole, I saw a bear print. And then I'm like, no. If we have to accidentally spend the night out here, that's not where we want to spend the night, where there was a bear print. I didn't even film it because we were trying to get out. Somehow we came out at Dark Hollow Falls. So we're down the street from where our campground is. It's still 1.1 from Skyline Drive. Well, I guess that's Dark Hollow Falls. Two people at the bottom of this. One of them said she was sick. She did 4 miles and she just had a baby and it was too much. But they called the ranger. And I said maybe we should wait for the ranger, that we're lost too. And this trail, which just is Dark Hollow Falls. This goes 1.8 back to Big Meadows Lodge. It's all up. Oh my God. Now we see Dark Hollow Falls. Wow. So there's Dark Hollow Falls. I didn't want to see it. I don't know how the frick we passed the campground. We overshot the campground. We came out. We were totally lost. Luckily there's 2 women sitting there waiting for help. So the ranger's coming. I said, do you want to wait for the ranger too, because we were lost? They said no, try to keep going. Like, oh my God. On 16 miles, and there is Dark Hollow Falls. Holy crap. We just have to make it to Big Meadows before dark. Oh God, there's more falls, huh? There's a lot of it. We inadvertently got to Dark Hollow Falls. We somehow passed Big Meadows. They didn't come out on Rose Fire Road. Even though we were following the yellow blazes. This is an impressive fall. I'd say this one is impressive. We were so happy there were still tourists out here. We were like, oh my God, there's tourists out here. Wow. The big falls. Wow. Ooh, that woman almost fell.
She doesn't look ill, so, you know.
Yeah, the thing is, if she had a baby, she's bleeding.
She doesn't want to walk back.
She probably doesn't have the energy to walk back up the road.
Yeah, she doesn't want to walk back.
What's that in the middle of the trail? Keep going.
Mud.
Oh, mud? That's not really a good viewpoint of the falls. Looks better from below. We were so happy when we came out.
1,000 feet down.
Oh. Oh. We were so happy when we came out. We saw people. But we didn't know where we were. I thought we were at Lewis Falls, underneath Big Meadows. But we're at a totally different falls, down the street. So we didn't even come out in Big Meadows. It came out in Dark Falls parking lot. Big Meadows is still up the street.
And there is no trail going from...
No.
From
15 miles later, we came out at the Dark Falls parking lot, where those girls said walk that road to come out at the Dark Falls parking lot. That would have taken us even further down. That Blue Blaze Trail showed us coming out at Big Meadows on her phone.
Actually, I don't know where that
day for 17 miles. We almost didn't make it out in time. We somehow ended up at Dark Hollow Falls. We still didn't get to the campground. We're still walking to Skyline Drive now. It's definitely going to be dark by the time we get into the tent. We don't have any good lighting or anything. It's our last day too. We're going home tomorrow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And all we did was stay on a yellow trail. That's at 6.6 miles to Big Meadows. And we were 6.6 miles away from Big Meadows. Somehow, we totally overshot Big Meadows. Even though we stayed on the yellow and came out at Dark Hollow Falls. Meadow, that's where I thought I was going to come out on that fire road over there. That's where I thought we were going to come out. Anywhere near it.
Not anywhere near it. We're way down there.
Yeah, where are you going? It's pitch dark. It's our last night. It's breezy up here at Big Meadows. We were worried we'd be back early, but somehow we got on this yellow trail, which had totally the wrong mileage on it. I guess this is lighted around here to the amphitheater. There was a deer on the path coming back. They're not afraid of people. They're just moseying along.